favorite in this event. She has the perfect lane draw out in lane 8. She can chase Sha'Carri, the weakest part of her race. She's going to be able to chase the world champion and then get on the straightaway quicker than anybody else and go to her strength, the final 100 meters. So could tonight be the night that the Team USA is restored as champion? We'll see.
I just feel like Gabby Thomas has not been challenged so far in a big race. She blew away U.S. Nationals, but this woman on your screen is the favorite for a reason. 21-4, disappointed in the 100. She has everything to run for here. And only Gabby Thomas has run faster this year at 200 meters.
And make no mistake about it.
And she's in 6.
Yeah.
She can see everybody in front of her.
29-year-old Jamaican wants a little bit of revenge on that woman right there, Sha'Carri Richardson, because Shericka Jackson thought for a second she had won the World 100-meter title. It didn't happen. She was shocked by Richardson. Here's Gabby Thomas. As Sonia told us, she's got fresh legs. No 100 for her.
Here's the NCAA champion, Alfred. Does she have one more big race in her?
Daryl Needer of Great Britain.
After making the Olympic 100 final, now she's made a world final.
This is Dina Asher-Smith, her teammate, who reigned supreme in 2019, but has had injury issues since. She was only 8th in the 100, so what can she do here? And also rounding out the field there, that's Mary-José Talu. I mean, a picture of consistency, guys. She's been one of the best female sprinters in the world for over a decade. Unfortunately, was in that 4th spot again in the 100 meters, and a tough lane draw for her there in lane 2.
One thing is for sure, I feel like the medals are going to come from the outside lanes.
We keep saying it. We haven't had a bad final yet in the field event or on the track, and this is guaranteed to be another buzzworthy performance.
The 2 American women are side by side in lanes 8 and 9. Gabby Thomas in 8, and right here, Sha'Carri Richardson, the 100-meter world champion.
Women's 200 final on the way. Shericka Jackson, Sha'Carri Richardson on the outside. As already been passed, here comes the world champion Jackson. Shericka Jackson into the home straight. She has put her stamp on this event. She's going to go back-to-back for Jamaica. The first is Molly Money, and she crosses in 21:41. Wow, that is a late record.
Getting closer to FloJo's world record. She is now just 0.07 of a second away as Gabby Thomas gets the silver and Sha'Carri hands on for her 2nd medal at these Worlds.
That wasn't even close, Otto, and I could tell the way that she ran the 100, she was in the middle of the track, all of her chief competition in front of her, she executed to perfection. We just witnessed the 2nd fastest time ever run, and it was at a World Championship final. Oh my goodness, just phenomenal running for these women.
Look at Gabby Thomas, her mouth is wide open, she can't believe it. It's Jamaica, the United States, and 0.4 of a second.
This is a phenomenal first World Championship for the young superstar.
So here's another look. Shericka Jackson, 4th from the left, was playing no games tonight. I think she would have been frustrated by her inability to win the 100. And man, she came off of that turn and it was goodbye rest of the world. Gabby Thomas tried to charge late, but that's a lot of space in between the Jamaican world champion from last year and the rest of the world. So she repeats and defends her title from Eugene. And the other women who run the 200 in the world know now, if you are not ready to run 21:4, you have no chance to beat an in-shape Shericka Jackson.
And think about this, Otto. Shericka Jackson started out her career as a 400-meter runner. No one saw this coming. No one saw that she would step down, much like Fred Curley did, and run the 1-2 and be so dominant. And I really think that is what has paid off for her in this 200-meter discipline. She is by far the strongest in the field. She has the experience of the 400 meters, and she uses it to her advantage. I definitely feel like she was disappointed from that 100 because she came out here on a mission.
Yeah. This is the largest margin of victory that we have seen in this event since Allyson Felix in 2007 Worlds at Osaka won by 0.53. This does not happen often. Ingram Miller also had a big win by 0.45 in Seville, but wow.
The complexion of this race was determined, Son, at the halfway point.
Yeah.
Well, I would venture to say it was determined by about the first 10 steps.
From lane 6, Shericka Jackson readies herself, perfectly positioned to keep every rival within sight. Just a few lanes outside, Gabby Thomas of the United States stands prepared as well. It's remarkable to think that no American woman has captured the 200-meter world crown since Allyson Felix in 2009, a drought that still surprises many. Analysts have been clear. Thomas is not just a contender, she's a serious co-favorite. Set in lane 8, she benefits from chasing rather than leading. With her slower acceleration, this lane gives her a chance to build rhythm behind the field before unleashing her devastating finish over the final stretch. The question lingers. Will this be the night the U.S. ends its long wait for gold? Thomas looked untouchable at the U.S. Championships, but the global stage brings an entirely new level of pressure. And her greatest rival tonight is unmistakably Shericka Jackson. After a frustrating setback in the 100-meter final, where Sha'Carri Richardson stunned her, Jackson arrives desperate for redemption. Only Thomas has a better season's best over this distance, and Jackson's determination is obvious. Lined up in lane 6, Jackson's vantage point allows her to mark every move. At 29, she knows the stakes and relishes the chance to prove herself after losing to Richardson earlier. Gabby Thomas, meanwhile, carries an advantage. She didn't expend energy in the 100m. Behind them, NCAA champion Julien Alfred brings youthful momentum, while Britain's Daryl Nata adds her name to the mix, showing consistency from the Olympic stage. Then there's Dina Asher-Smith, the 2019 world champion. Her journey back from injuries has been turbulent, and finishing 8th in the 100m was a hard blow. Tonight is a chance at redemption. Marie-Josée Ta Lou, so often the nearly woman of sprinting, enters another final after yet another 4th-place finish in the shorter dash. She must battle from lane 2, a brutal assignment, yet her resilience keeps her in contention. The stage is electric. Once again, this championship has been filled with unforgettable clashes, and the women's 200-meter is set to match that intensity. In the outer lanes, the spotlight falls. Thomas in lane 8, Richardson, the newly crowned 100m champion, in 9. The gun fires. Jackson bursts out with authority. She seizes the lead and never lets it go. Her dominance is breathtaking. She storms the line in 21.41 seconds, shattering Jamaica's national record and closing in dangerously close to Florence Griffith Joyner's seemingly untouchable world mark. Gabby Thomas secures silver, while Richardson adds another medal to her collection with bronze. There was no doubt. Jackson ran with surgical precision, surrounded by rivals but never rattled. Her time marks the second fastest ever at a world championship, underscoring her greatness. Thomas, visibly stunned, could only gape in disbelief. The podium says it all. Jamaica first, the U.S. claiming the next 2 spots. A 0.4-second gap in a race of this level is monumental. Watching the replay confirms it. Once Jackson powered through the curve, the race was already decided. Fueled by disappointment from the 100m, she turned frustration into fuel and history.